Nerdy Geek Show.
Hey guys, welcome to the 5NG show. I am your girl JMC.
The nerdy geek show.
And I'm here with my babe TMC.
The nerdy Geek Show.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Hey guys, welcome to the 5NG show. I am your girl JMC. And I'm here with my babe TMC.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
And on the phone today, we have Goodman, which will be joining us for our superhero conversation.
Yo,
Blessings.
yo, Goodman. I've been calling you Goodman, but do you go by Goodman?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, okay. Just Goodman, yo, you just call me Goodman. That's
What's
good.
up, Goodman?
Yeah, because we had a habit at high school of just calling each other by our last names a lot.
Yeah, we did the same thing.
It kind of got stuck.
Yeah, we did the same thing. Or something like you said, like how you call me T-Mac. That's just something that we just did in high school. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then we went through a period where everybody was dog, or everybody was. It was like, so I would be like T-Dog. My other homie would be like Drell Dog. Maitland was Mac Dog. You know? Yeah, we went through a bunch of stupid shit. But yo, before we get into this superhero stuff, I did want to ask one question.
All right.
Actually, to the both of you guys. Because I kind of want to do this kind of like an icebreaker, just to let people, hear how you guys think and things that you might be into and things that you like. So this question here is, if you couldn't be in America, for some reason you were barred from America tomorrow, and you had to move to any other country or region with your family, your current family, where would you want it to be? And you have two ways to answer this question, because I would like to know, where would you prefer to go outside of America if you had to go there broke? And I would also like to know, where would you like to go if you were able to go there uber wealthy?
Ooh.
And whichever one you like first, have at it. Either one of you guys.
If I was broke, I would go to Edmonton, California.
No, that's in the U.S.
I mean, not California, Edmonton, Canada.
Canada. Okay, Canada. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Why?
Canada.
Why do they? What do they? Oh, why? Because it's socialized medicine.
Is that still America because it's North America?
It's America. It's North America, but it's not the U.S. He said outside of the U.S., so it's not the U.S.
Well, yeah, it's still considered. Canada works. Canada works. I
Absolutely.
mean, yeah, but why broke? Like, why would you choose there broke? Because do you know
ample
something?
opportunities to get a job out there. Like in that short 6 months I was there, I really knew nobody or anything. But everybody's like so hospitable, like, "Oh, you coming to Canada, eh?" And they're like, "Hey, man, well, if you're looking for work, you sit at a bar with somebody, and most of those guys at the bar either like know an employer or they are an employer.
That's dope.
And
the guys are so friendly up there, man. Like it's not hard.
Do they
to
speak
find
English
work.
there? Like,
oh yeah,
is that their okay?
Now, so you got French Canadians.
Yeah.
But
okay.
But most French Canadians know how to speak English too, though.
That's cool.
And you were there for 6 months?
Yeah.
That's pretty dope.
And did you? I don't know if you said, why did you go there?
Why? Oh, I was going through that, that little 1920 age where you trying to find yourself.
Oh, that's dope.
All that stuff.
1920, you go to Canada.
I mean, hell yeah.
Now, for those that may not know, is that East Coast or West Coast?
It's really central. Like it's right
in the
above
middle.
Minnesota and Michigan.
Michigan, yeah.
So it would be low key Midwest.
And
Yep.
where did
we came straight down in America?
Yeah.
Is it near the lakes?
Yeah. It's right
Okay.
it's right above
it's
it.
kind of near the lakes. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. And when you went there, where did you leave to go there?
The passport.
No. When I said, where did you leave? Like, did you leave from North Carolina? Did you leave from, like?
Oh yeah, I left from here.
Oh, okay. Shit,
Yeah, I left from North Carolina up there, and it was a culture shock. I ain't gonna lie.
most 19-year-olds go to the club to find themselves. We went to Canada.
That's what I'm talking about. A little bit of
All
culture.
right, so are you ready to go with the rich, or do you want somebody else to go?
I know where with the rich, but I'd rather somebody else go. Real
All
quick.
right, so you seem pretty anxious when I brought this up earlier, babe. Where would you? Do you want to give it a shot?
Yeah. So if I were broke,
Mm-hmm.
well, at first I thought I wanted to go to Amsterdam,
Mm-hmm.
but that's just because in my head I'm thinking people are gonna be handing me like free joints because if I have hold up a sign as a homeless person,
Yeah,
that may not happen. So I can't take the risk. So
we'll become citizen for weed.
yeah. So I think New Orleans.
New Orleans.
Yes. New Orleans.
Down in the bayou,
Yep.
Hold on, isn't that in the U.S.?
Oh fuck yeah.
that is in the
Yeah,
US.
stop cheating. That's from like New
Damn.
Orleans.
Damn. So I guess I'm going freaking to the. I'm not gonna go to Amsterdam. I will go to Netherlands
Okay.
because European hospitality is great,
Mm-hmm.
and it is a lot less expensive to live there.
Okay, so I'm gonna go. I'm going to start with rich, and I think I'm uber rich. I think I'm going to. I think I'm going to Dubai, man. I want to see if it's like the movies.
I knew it.
I want
I
to see.
knew it.
I want
That's the
to.
land of the ballers.
I want to see if it's like the movies, and you know what? Damn, too bad I already said it.
Would you want to live on one of those man-made islands that are shaped like palm trees?
Nah, I think I want to be in one of those right in the
Skyscrapers?
thick of things. Yeah, but you know what? If for some reason if I can't do Dubai, then I think I want to go to like Tokyo. I want to be uber rich in Tokyo. You know what I'm saying? Like
Sounds
something.
dangerous.
Why?
I don't know. Tokyo just sounds so dangerous, like gangster
They
dangerous.
do tend to throw their billionaires out of windows and execute them, but you know, or is that China? I don't know. But either way, I don't know. I just think being in an Orient region and being uber rich is just, I don't know. Something tells me
So
like,
many
You can get in early on a lot of investments too.
absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. You know, you're
So
going to
many
become,
things to invest in over there.
That's right,
Yeah.
because don't they open first?
yeah. Well, yeah,
Doesn't
yeah.
their stock market
to a
open
certain,
first?
certain extent.
Yeah.
But a lot of like tech and, you know, you're still right there next to India, you know, things like that. So that was me starting with rich. So who got rich next?
I'll let Goodman have it.
I think I'll go to Nigeria, man.
Uber
You
rich?
know,
Okay. Okay.
it's probably cliche, of course, you know, to say, oh man, if I had money, I'll go back home.
I wasn't expecting that.
Where in Nigeria? Anywhere specific?
Nowhere, of course, in the urban developmental part, like seeing what Akon's doing over there.
You going to Lagos?
I would really, really love to boost that movement. You know what I'm saying? Like
You'll
make
be-
another city just like the city he's building. You know,
Yep.
like try to make like a network of those cities to really, I guess, metrolize the area and the region more so than it already is. Get them caught up on a lot of technical advances and stuff like
Absolutely.
that.
Sure, why not? That's pretty cool. Nigeria, okay. I would go, and this is going to be like a really obvious choice, but I would live in Spain.
Okay. Uber rich?
Ooh.
Yeah. Because I know Spain. That's where I'm from. So, and I would, where I'm from, we live on the coast, you know, where the ocean
So like
is.
Barcelona.
No, Barcelona is more inland. I live 3 hours above Portugal.
Okay.
Okay, so it's they're divided up by territories, and the territory we're in is Galicia, and it's a small little coastal town. It's right on the water, and it's gorgeous, and it's great weather all the time. And the only problem is that if I want to live with the amenities that I have here and the luxuries I have here, over there, I'm gonna need the money for it. So that is my choice.
Good deal.
Yeah.
So I guess now it's up to me and
You picked You already made your choice, so.
Well, no, I got to do poor, which.
Oh, poor. We were already homeless.
Well, what do you mean? What are you talking about?
The first one, we were homeless.
I didn't. I started with rich.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
I forgot all about
I
you.
bucked the system.
I'm ready to get on to the next one.
You know. So, your Gmail. So, anyway, so I guess where would I be for poor? I think I still want to be in. I think I do want to be in Europe for some reason.
Poor?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
But you know what?
Ballsy.
I think because I think I want to just like start in like Prague and then just travel all of Europe and just be like one of those European hobos kind of situations.
Drifter.
Yeah, like a drifter. You know what I
Euro
mean?
drifter.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like I just got a backpack, but it sucks because we have to bring our family. So so being that we have to bring our family, but my family consists of my wife and my pets. So you know what I mean? Like that's a little different. Like we get ourselves one of those Volkswagen, vans. I call them the terrorist vans.
What, like the Scooby Doo vans?
Yeah, the Scooby Doo vans. Exactly. We get
I
ourselves
love
a
those little Volkswagen
little
things.
mystery machine, and we just and we get that by any means necessary. You know what I'm saying? And then we just.
Oh, those were good answers, man. So now we know where to find y'all when shit's fan or when you strike it rich.
Next week is going to be King or Warlord. Which would you rather be?
That's gonna be good.
So, all right.
So I guess we'll get to the meat of our conversation today.
Okay.
The big question for today is Batman or Iron Man?
All right. So, well, should we start off with full disclosure that Batman is your guy, that you love yourself some Batman?
Batman is my guy.
Now,
He is.
Now, do you prefer traditional Batman, or are you cool with them kind of like messing around with Batman? Like,
I don't like Ben Affleck though.
I was like the
But no.
cheesiest of Batmans.
Right. But
I was
you
really
talking
giving it a
about
try.
like the futuristic Batman?
Yeah,
that
when they go
have
into
in comic books,
futuristic, like
26 Nah, man, I'm real like 90s, 2000s, late 80s Batman.
are you Batman with traditional costume and in terms of without all the body armor build? You know what I mean, with the black and yellow bat
I
symbol on
think I
it.
got started with the rubber suit.
The rubber suit, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't the cloth suit. It was the Keaton Batman.
Okay, Michael Keaton.
Yeah.
I feel you. All right.
I got started with Keaton.
I think Michael Keaton was probably, in my opinion, the best Batman. I really enjoyed
he's
him.
very, very debatable to be. Between him and Christian Bale, I think.
Yeah.
Yes.
Between those
Yeah.
two.
And not for nothing, I like Christian Bale's Batman. You know, I probably would go with that one second. No, I'll probably go with that one first because for me personally, because I like that armored Batman style, and not for nothing, I'm a Batman guy too. You know what I'm saying? So this is kind of hard for me. You know what I mean? In terms of even though I chose Iron Man, I've become an Iron Man guy based on the movies, but I never really liked them in the comics.
Don't you
Yeah.
think Iron Man is just
Same here.
so modern compared to Batman? I mean, Batman, wears a utility belt.
So, so with that
Still.
said, then let's get on to it. So, who do you think would win? Like, who do you got? You got
Iron Man.
Batman.
Hands down. I got Iron Man.
Hold on, what do you mean you got Iron Man? I was supposed to have Iron Man.
It's just it's terrible. It's tragic.
Say what?
He said it's
It
tragic.
it is so tragic because I have to go against my boy. You know, I understand that LeBron James is my favorite player, but he's not Michael Jordan. You know, this is kind of one of those things.
You gotta
Iron
lean
Man
towards,
technical-
you gotta lean towards the winner. It's obvious,
Oh man! all this time I'm sitting here coming up with reasons why Iron Man would trash Batman, and
You don't need to.
I
Everybody
don't-
already knows it.
you don't think Batman? Okay, well then let's change that then. What does Batman have to do to get the drop on Iron Man?
He needs-
Whatever that palladium So he got to make some way more different technical advances
I agree.
other than the R&D project that he had where he could see everybody using cell phones and stuff. That's probably like the most high tech thing I saw Batman ever do.
That's
But like
bullshit.
to be able to fly, not just glide, and be able to shoot out these bursts of power, Batman ain't got nothing like that, man.
Do you think he could penetrate the suit? He got anything?
What make an impenetrable
Impenetrable.
suit?
Well, that he would be able to penetrate the Iron Man suit. Like, you don't
Not with
think
no bat wings and stuff, the
Nope.
little things that he throw and all that stuff.
And the back
You know,
gun. And
he's so
nope.
heavy against ammo, like other than that tank Batman car, I don't really see what could do any damage to
so?
Iron
In
Man.
other words, then my Batman probably would be the one that would give him a run for his money.
Is yours
Yeah,
the most
if
technological
Tony
one?
Stark made a suit for Batman, then we got a different conversation.
Oh my god, that
But
was
without
awesome.
Tony's help making him a suit, I don't know how that's gonna go.
But
I love Lucius Fox to death, but I ain't seen him make nothing like that Iron Man suit.
so anybody? Do you think any other human type superhero would give Iron Man a run for his money, or you think that he's the
T'Challa.
king? Who?
I
Oh,
think T'Challa.
Black
T'Challa's
Panther.
human, right?
Yeah, Black
Yeah.
Panther. I would give Black Panther. Yeah, because he's just a dude in a suit.
and I think
You know,
his
and
their
they use
technologies.
science advances.
Yeah.
They use technology.
Okay. So all right. So Batman's done. We're gonna act like Batman wasn't in it. So are you taking T'Challa?
I'm taking T'Challa over Iron Man.
Okay. So I'm going with Iron Man. So
Out of all the human superheroes, you're gonna take Iron Man, and Goodman's taking T'Challa.
yeah, I'm still sticking with Iron Man on this.
Well, let's go through the human superheroes
Yes.
because there ain't a lot of. I mean, we're talking about realistic
Yeah,
human superheroes.
they don't
'cause I
use
thought
they don't
that's what we
use
refer to, not
they don't use
somebody that was
magic
exposed
or
to
anything. So
radiation
it's not like we're not going to go
or
with
got
like
struck by lightning.
yeah, exactly. We're not gonna go with like Flash or anything like that. We're talking about people who their superpower is either mechanical or
They
It's
don't-
really just being rich.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Like they don't have no super. Like I guess you could say Nightwing would fall under that. You know what I'm saying? He's still just a dude that walks around with two
Yeah.
sticks and
What about
flips.
Captain America?
Captain America? Nah, he has secret serum, super serum.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was an experimentation.
Yeah, he was experimentation, so he wouldn't count.
Oh,
So all right. So we got
Black Widow, I guess, is a real human. Hawkeye
yeah,
is a real human.
what about Green Arrow?
Green Arrow. Yeah, Green Arrow would be
He's basically Hawkeye. You know,
basically Hawkeye.
DC's
Oh, okay.
Hawkeye.
I don't think any of them would fuck with Iron Man. I guess
No,
I
sir.
guess Hawkeye if he caught him with a really cool arrow. Did they do
He
any?
hit him.
Didn't they have kind of like a sequence like that in the movie
For what?
when Hawkeye was kind of like on the
When
bad
Hawkeye
guys?
got touched by Loki.
Yeah, he was kind of acting all stupid and shit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if he had an engagement with I
Yeah,
thought he had an engagement with
Black Widow.
Black
he was
Widow.
he was usually taking on Black Widow. Black Widow is probably one of my favorite. I'll be honest, in the movies have definitely done that. I love what Scarlett Johansson done with the character, man. Like
Right.
she's really, rocked and roll with it. But we gotta choose somebody. So who we going with? Like I'm still going with Iron Man. Like, and if you confident in T'Challa, let's rock.
I'm very confident in T'Challa, man.
I think that's a
Very
good. That's a
confident.
good pick. That is a tough
Okay.
pick.
So let's first start with offense. What offense does T'Challa have?
I mean, his offense is decent. You know what I'm saying? To be honest with you, like he's a counter striker. The same way that Iron Man's suit is considered impenetrable, is the same way that the Black Panther suit.
But
has been
Does he have
considered.
weapons?
but
He
don't
has the claw.
but don't
Oh.
He has different gizmos, kind of like Batman got, but they're like some are explosive, some are like wrap ups that he
Okay.
can't break. Some are like binders that you can't break. Like he wraps you up like a cowboy. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's cool.
And you wanna
The
break-
claws.
Okay, so why would but what would he do to affect Iron Man? Like he has to get close up on Iron Man, right?
Correct. That is true. He had to get close up, but I mean, like
And then at that point, he's gonna claw him.
Iron Man can't hit something that agile if he just stand back and shoot his blasters.
That's true.
Like, it's gonna be impossible to hit.
He's got
something
amazing
that agile
reflexes.
as Black Panther.
Yep, he's got
Yeah, he
and
got crazy
he's
reflexes.
got super speed, agility, durability. I mean,
So he's gonna have the agility to basically get in and hit Iron Man.
he would definitely be faster than Iron Man.
And then he got the kinetic energy suit where, like, if he does get hit by some with Iron Man, his suit stores that power.
But that's defense.
Oh,
We have
yes.
we haven't we haven't
and hit
gotten a
Iron Man back with that same type of power.
okay. So he has to
Yeah.
get close to Iron Man and wait for Iron Man to hit him.
That's true.
Kinda
That
like-
is true. That would be a
It's,
disadvantage.
it's kind of like a high school fight. Hit me first. No, you hit me first.
Well, do you think Iron Man would have the upper hand because he can shoot?
No, I think Iron Man has the upper hand because he can fly.
Because he can fly.
And the first thing Iron Man is going to do, especially if they're fighting near a
Gonna go
lake,
up.
is going to grab him and fly up. And if the cold doesn't affect him, I haven't seen anything that shows that Black Panther could work underwater.
I'll tell you what. I'll
So
tell you what
he's
showed
just
me.
gonna he's just gonna
Captain America whooped his ass. If Captain America can whoop Iron Man's ass hand-to-hand combat and
Oh,
he
wow.
didn't do no flying off and grab no, this has been an actual scene. Captain America and Bucky whooped Iron Man's ass.
But you just said Captain
I
America
think
and
T'Challa-
Bucky. You
Who's
know what I'm saying?
Bucky?
yeah, it was the two-time.
It was a
Bucky,
twosome, but
you
this
know,
is
Winter Soldier.
but this is a one-on-one. This is a one-on-one, and
101,
and-
if Captain America could do it, I'm sure.
and we have to assume they're gonna be if they're in a building, sure, I guess, but Iron Man can fly through that building. He can fly through that wall, so he can just ram, not ram him, but just grab him and just fly through the wall. You know what I'm saying? And once they get outside, then he could just go drop him into the water, and not necessarily drop him into the water, but just fly into the water because we've seen evidence of Iron Man being able to work underwater. We know he has a rebreather, so
Right.
he's just gonna hold him down there until he drowns.
Wow, it sounds like Iron Man.
And I think I really do think the claws, if he does get a hold of them, the claws can tear apart that armor. Because Robert Downey did say in the Civil War that vibranium is stronger than palladium.
Oh,
But are the claws made of vibranium?
Yeah,
I thought they was like antimonium.
all the
or
weapons
something.
are made out of vibranium.
That doesn't kind of make any sense, but I'll run with it. All right,
Well,
so
But all the
Mirror
weapons
world.
being made out of vibranium don't make sense. Why not? That's the life source of the whole Wakanda.
That's
It's
true.
vibranium.
yeah, but
Why-
what is vibranium?
It's what they made up. What's krypton? What's kryptonite?
Kryptonite is a rock. It's a rock from their planet, from Krypton.
None of this has to make sense.
You know,
I mean,
well,
they made up.
But my point is just that I don't know if vibranium has ever been. Vibranium was a meteor that fell out of the sky, but it's the metal itself. Instead of when it hit the ground, which I don't even know how it made a crater, but I'll leave that up to the fantasy. Because technically, when you hit vibranium stores that energy, and then whenever you want to, it releases that energy.
Oh, so it's
It's like
during the impact, it shouldn't have made a crater because it should have absorbed the energy from
exactly.
the impact.
It's like how he's saying he's gonna run up on Iron Man. Iron Man is gonna deck him. He's gonna just store that energy and then just boom,
Yeah.
Iron Man back. Right, Goodman?
Right.
Exactly. And I would imagine the same thing would happen
Yeah.
if Iron Man tried to blast him.
Right.
Damn, why am I making
But
you
that suit though was something that was made by his sister in the movie. Like that wasn't something
Yeah.
that he had always had.
Yeah, that
You know
was
what I
new.
mean? She had tweaked it and made it like that where the suit can store kinetic energy.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, but so what did the previous Black Panthers do and wear?
He had an impenetrable suit, but it didn't have that kinetic energy
Thingy.
feature in it.
But that's supposed to be the
It was
main.
still bulletproof.
But that's supposed to be the main property of vibranium. That's why it's called vibranium.
Yeah, but his previous suit wasn't made of vibranium.
But vibranium is the whole reason why T'Challa, why Wakanda.
Oh no, the previous suit was made out of everything.
Yeah, everything
You know,
is made of
From the
vibranium.
story, everything is made out of vibranium, and it can be weaponized.
Yeah.
Like, even the bad guys.
Wakanda-
You know, the whole start of the movie, somebody had broken,
But-
stole some vibranium, and then he tried to
But
make
Wakanda-
weapons of it. That's
Wakanda
why the
itself-
Masters won.
Oh.
Wakanda itself was kind of like this hidden whatever.
right.
They weren't rich. They weren't whatever. When the meteor fell, they, I guess, assumed all the vibranium, or they at least, surrounded the
Five
quarry.
Nations.
Yeah, exactly. And so they decided to say, okay, boom. At that point, that vibranium allowed them to create all this technology. And so at that point, they decided to hide themselves away from the world. And when the movie ends, they decide to share their technology with the rest of the world. But prior to the movie, they were like, "Fuck the world! Don't ask me for shit." You know what I'm saying? Don't sue me.
Right.
Nothing.
Yeah.
But
You guys kill each other enough with your atomic bombs. Wait till they get a hold of this shit.
but so that was what they was doing, and so but the whole purpose of vibranium, the whole property of vibranium is that it's this metal that can be used to do all kinds of things. It can be used to and forged into all kinds of shit. It's lightweight, everything that you can want in a metal. Like
It's the perfect metal.
It's the perfect metal. You want to marry this metal today.
Oh, okay.
Well, let's talk about your guys' element then. How would you explain to us the perks of palladium? Something that was killing the man for a long time. I mean, let's talk about palladium.
Palladium. Okay, break down palladium for me. Do you know?
You do. This is your guy. No.
Well,
this
I
is your guy.
just broke down.
Yeah, he just broke down your guy, like top to bottom.
Yeah, I think I just told
Yeah,
you about your guy.
I didn't know you was going to be bigging up my guy. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to stay on my side of the
I was trying to give some info, some backstories. So
Gonna be switching up here.
like we have to convince her, but okay, all right. I don't necessarily know too much about palladium other than that it's this energy source, or it's this once again this kind of not necessarily metal. What's the word I'm looking for? Not mineral, textile. It's something that is able to conduct a lot of energy correctly. And you think? Am I kind of correct here?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
So I think he had a piece that was like stuck in his heart or close to his heart.
Right.
And then that's where he created that little thing
in his
that,
chest.
Yeah, that was able to kind of like keep it from going into his heart, just on the edge.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And then eventually by the third movie, I think he was able to I think he created another, like, it was almost like he synthesized it into a even stronger, more powerful version of what he started with.
Okay, that's the one that Mickey Rourke was in.
Because what he started with was toxic.
Yeah,
It was
exactly.
killing
Exactly. When he started
okay.
was toxic, so then he was able. But there is some science in that, because sometimes it's just that. Sometimes just taking an atom or element and switching the positive side so that it can bind with another element, another, and you can change it all the way. That's how they change hydrogen to another thing all the time. You know what I'm saying? They change atoms to other atoms all the time. So there's at least some science in that, but I mean, it's still kind of, whatever. So anyway, he was able to remanufacture or resynthesize it, so then now it doesn't kill him anymore. So now he has all the awesomeness of Iron Man, and he's not dying, although he did fucking die.
I was
in
gonna say,
Infinity.
Oh, well, that's something that we forgot to bring up. The man did die.
He died so that your man could come back. Like, your man was to be dust,
Mortality.
homie.
The mortality of the
a
man.
bunch of them died,
Yeah.
and then a couple of them
Dude,
came back,
Dude,
didn't they?
your guy was dust. You're dust.
That's true. He blew away with the wind with everybody else.
You know how much grass grew on
That
that?
ain't got nothing to do with T'Challa's abilities, though.
You
It was really because
you
Thor didn't aim for the head. If
you
you
know-
want to blame anybody.
You know how much
Yeah.
grass grew on that spot that Black Panther?
with all that healthy
Yeah, all
ash.
that healthy Black Panther dusk. You know what I mean? Smell the roses. Smell the roses.
Okay, Mister, I love you 3000.
So anyway, with that said,
So wait, Iron Man died at the end of that movie.
and the reason why he died was because he took on the power of the Infinity Stones, all of those, and you kind of got to be a badass. You almost got to be a god to do that.
So
And
the
he's-
human
Yeah,
goes
he's just
and
a
does that.
Yeah, so if Black Panther had done it, his ass would have been, fried.
Probably in the
fried
same
as well.
position.
Yeah, he'd been
You know what I'm
fried too.
saying?
You know what I'm
Was
saying?
I don't
Thor
know.
in
He
this?
got the power of the Black Panther. He might be hanging on by a limb. You know what I'm saying? He may have got
He
me an
might have had a
extra month
chance.
for survival.
He wouldn't have been able. He wouldn't have been able to cross his arms because he would have only had one arm. He would have been like Wakanda with one arm, just beating his chest.
Beating
and
his
shit.
chest. No, man.
So yeah. So that's So we would talk about the offense. So obviously, I said my dude would fly, and and just I think that's my dude's main weapon against Black Panther. I don't think he's definitely not going up against him hand to hand combat.
Yeah.
And he's definitely not going to sit there and try to shoot at him from a distance. I think that'll be just a waste of his blasters. But what do you think Black Panther is not going to try to do against Iron Man?
What he would not target?
Against Iron, what would he not try to do?
Yeah.
I think he would try to do just about everything.
Well, once again, like how I'm saying, Iron Man would know. Tony Stark would know that he
I don't
can't.
think he would like hold on to him if like say he got a hold of him and Iron Man started to take off the flight and go up into the air and stuff. I don't think he would hold on to
You
him.
think
No.
you think it's stick and move?
Yeah, I think he would
Yeah.
drop. Hmm.
He was stick and move and stay to the ground.
Has
Force
he
Iron Man to come to him.
has
Yep.
he been known to pick up
He,
shit?
he would do. I think he would Floyd Mayweather Iron Man. To be honest, he would Floyd Mayweather him. If you really want to hit me, you know what I'm saying. You got to come up in this little radius. You ain't gonna hit me from far away with them blasters. I'm too agile. You're gonna have to catch these hands in one way or another. And like I said, his main thing is counterattack.
So, all right. So now let's go into defense. So, breaking down to defense, I'll start first with Iron Man. Obviously, Iron Man's defense is his suit.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's not just the fact that his suit can't be, penetrated or is iron or whatever the fuck you want to call it. I think the fact that he has different
That
versions of
suit's
it.
been broken before now.
True,
Yes, it
true.
has.
I think the fact that he has different versions of it. I think the fact that he can call it with ease. I think the fact that he can call other suits that he does not have to be in.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
that part is dope.
Yeah, I think that he might come out with the Tank Buster suit and just squash Black Panther. You know what I'm saying? So he has the fact that he has different suits.
Hulkbuster suit entirely too slow to fuck with Black Panther.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the fact that his suit also has Jarvis, I think, would be a determining
has an
factor.
assistant?
He has an assistant that's built into the suit that will
Does
kind of
things,
keep
huh?
a track of Black Panther and all his supposed agility.
Maybe, because Jarvis is pretty good.
And so that's
Jarvis
his
is the man, but you know, like I said, T'Challa got a sister who's
Who's a
equally as
genius.
intelligent.
Yep, absolutely. That's
He
tough.
stays in his ear.
But she's not even on the
just
scene,
Washington stays.
Yeah, but she can do things from there. Remember when
But
she
she-
did that thing with the car?
But they need a drone.
Yeah.
They need a
He can
drone.
stay in the laboratory and drive for him and stuff.
Yeah.
But
But
they
like,
need-
he can see everything that he can see.
How do-
Yeah,
how
that
does
was
she-
pretty cool.
How does she see it? Through the
Do his
suit?
mask.
Yeah,
The mask that she's
through the mask.
developed for him. It basically got a built-in camera where she can, see live feeds.
Yeah,
Wherever.
It got
the
it got a
kind of
Wi-Fi.
scope.
it was part of the new suit.
It got a Wi-Fi on it.
Because didn't the new suit come out?
You got Bluetooth.
You
Yeah, it got
Bluetooth.
Bluetooth. That should be connected to the tower and shit. Cops be like, damn, we just got a Black Panther ping at the tower.
No, the new suit came out. He wore that
Like a little
necklace
necklace
thing, right?
and then it just became
Yeah.
a suit. Yeah.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I mean, that is cooler than those pieces, those Iron Man suit pieces flying at
Well,
you.
he got to carry a suitcase everywhere.
No,
he goes.
no, I tell
the,
you.
well, the
it's-
new one that comes out. The new one's a little different. The new Iron Man suit was a little
Yeah,
different.
now it just kind of like nanotech that
Yeah.
just kind of like just comes on him. Kind of like same thing with
But-
Black Panther. They both got the same shit.
It looked like Black
Oh my
Panther's
God, he
suit came
learned
out
so
quicker.
much from Black Panther.
Yes,
He
yes.
learned so much.
He bit that technology.
All right,
That's
so
for sure.
so with that said, though,
That says
all right, so that's
Now
defense.
that I'm thinking about it,
Mhm.
are you sure it wasn't vibranium that he started using for his little heart thing?
Nah, I don't think it's vibranium.
Okay. Give me uno momento. Y'all go ahead.
Un momento.
So all right. So what's your guys' defense.
Their defense.
Yeah. Not
Well,
your guys'
hey,
defense.
obviously he's bulletproof, and then the super agility.
And the
You know
super,
what I'm saying?
that speed, that agility. He has little gadgets
But
too
while
that he
he's
throws and
bulletproof,
shit.
he's not like super strong. So while he can reflect bullets, they've never really shown like Iron Man can throw a tank at his ass. You know what I'm saying? Like there's gonna be shit he's just not gonna be able to dodge sometimes.
No, I think he has
Kyle's
strength.
not strong.
Yeah, he has super strength.
Where does he? No, that suit doesn't give him super strength.
He does have strength.
What has he picked up?
In the movie?
Yeah, that car he didn't pick it up. He jumped on it. He landed on it.
Okay.
But
And-
he crushed it.
No, and the reason why he crushed it is this is a clear example of his suit. See, now I'm about to educate you on your dude, homie, is that his vibranium, when he lands on the suit, it's just like when you jump and you land on the ground. When you land on the ground, every action has an equal reaction. Well, the ground pushes back up on you. So technically, when he landed on the car pushes up on him. His suit stores that energy. And then when he went to jump off the car, his suit released that energy. And that's what allowed him to
jump higher?
To jump high and thus crush the car.
That's a pretty dope move.
Another example of that is Batman falling in the one of those movies, and he fell like on a van, and he just kind of like crushed the whole van. But that's different because he has this Batman armor suit. You know what I'm saying? So he's able to just crush the shit. But so
that super jumping thing he did is not.
which might be
pretty
something
impressive.
which might be something he could do on Iron Man. For me to give you another bone, homie, because I think I
Just
got
throwing bones
I think
at
I
you.
got you with the whole drowning his ass thing.
You never want to throw a cat in water.
You know what I'm saying? It's kind of over at that point. So,
But like I said, I don't. When you ask one of the things he want to do, like what Iron Man's going to grab him and take him
bear hug.
into the water, because that would entail close combat, which Iron Man definitely don't want no smoking. You would have to get close to Black Panther in order to do such a thing. Black Panther ain't going to latch onto him and follow him into the water.
No, Black Panther isn't going to latch onto him, but Black Panther's whole offense requires contact. You can Floyd Mayweather all you want, but at some point, either you're going to catch a blaster to the face, or you're going to, have to, put the hands on him and
detach yourself?
you're going to get hands back. You know what I'm saying? So,
At some point, he's gonna drop. Is what you're saying?
yeah. Well, at some point, the fight, even Floyd Mayweather gets grabbed, and the referee has to say, "All right, break it up." You know what I'm saying?
You don't think
there's a reason why Floyd Mayweather didn't fight Conor McGregor in the UFC.
you don't think Black Panther can dig his claws into his suit and just bring him down?
I don't think, but I don't think I don't think his claws are. It's not like he has like knife claws. You know what I'm saying? They're just regular claws.
They're vibranium sharp claws, bro.
Yeah,
He does that.
Yeah, but it's not like this. It's not like
they're.
It's not like they're 6-inch long. You know what I'm saying?
So you don't think there's any way for him to penetrate that suit with his claws?
Like even if like our house cats had, it's not like he had claws like a lion. You know what I'm saying? So while he might be able to stick him, he's gonna have to he's gonna have to maul him. You know what I'm saying? In order to really get through the suit. You know what I'm saying? Even Captain America had to bash him a couple of times with that shield that's made out of vibranium. And he had to bash him with it. He couldn't just
Good point.
He couldn't just dip and dab with him. No, he had to hold him down.
Americans made with vibranium, okay? Mind you, the Africans didn't make that. These knives that he got the energy daggers, okay? And he does have enhanced strength. We just didn't see it portrayed in the movie. But when you look
why
at
does he have enhanced strength? Oh, it's because he sniffs that shit and he becomes
the purple stuff. It gives him the purple stuff. That's what they call it. The Panther God bath.
His enhanced strength on a scale of like, is he stronger than Captain America?
I would say equivalently.
Huh? That's impressive.
Probably as strong.
I don't know. I would roll with that. I would roll with that, but I have to see that on display.
Okay.
Because his homeboy was kicking his ass. Killmonger was fucking him up.
But he didn't have his powers.
You know what I mean? So,
He didn't have his powers when Killmonger kicked his ass.
catch him on a
That
day.
was a
Is that true?
legitimate battle for the throne, and he had his power strip.
Catch him on a day when he didn't. Catch him on a day
Oh,
when he didn't
okay.
sip on some scissor.
Right. He had that scissor in his system. And we saw what happened there. You know what I'm saying?
So do you have any other
Attributes.
attributes or any other things that you think that would tip the fight in your scale? Or hold up, before you even start, let's turn to the judge real quick. So, is there anywhere you're leaning one way or the other? Do you want to keep it
Can
to
I throw this
yourself?
one thing in before you ask her that?
Oh, sure, go ahead.
T'Challa does have a Wolverine power for self-healing.
Oh.
Did we see that in the movie?
I don't know, but that doesn't mean it's not true if it's
documented.
part of the
He
comic.
has it. We may not see
It's
it
part
in
of
the
the
movie,
comic,
but we
yeah.
cannot rely
Okay,
solely on the movie to give us all the
I agree with
You're
that.
allowing it in?
Yes, I do agree with that.
Okay.
Because you can pull anything. If it exists in the comic, just because it hasn't come out in the movie yet, doesn't mean it won't.
Okay, all right.
There's a lot of things that we haven't said about Iron Man.
Black
that he
Panther
still
2.
has
Black
up his
Panther 2
sleeve.
is coming. Black Panther 2 is coming.
I hope so, and I hope they have more of that shit.
But
in
one
it.
thing we have. Okay, so do you? I mean,
Okay,
it's
a
not
tough
It's
one.
not closing arguments yet. But would you like to tell us if you're leaning one way or another?
I am leaning more towards one side than the other.
Do you want to tell us, or you want us to go ahead and give us our closing arguments?
Let's just do closing arguments. I
Okay.
don't want to feel like I'll be fighting an uphill battle.
All right, go ahead. Who do you want? Who do you want to go first?
You can go first.
I can go first.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. So the way I feel about it is, technically, with Iron Man, you're never outside of the fact that Black Panther has to get close to him to fight him, and even if there is no water there, maybe there's fire. Maybe there at some point he's going to need oxygen. So there's either up, down, left, right. Iron Man kind of got him. He can take him there. Iron Man can fight in 360 degrees. He doesn't have any limitations to where he can go.
Okay.
The last point is, to a certain extent, he's not just fighting one person. He's fighting Iron Man in the computer, but he's also fighting all the other suits that Iron Man can bring out. Iron Man, and we've seen this in the movies already. We don't have to go read a comic or anything like that. We've seen Iron Man bring out 100 suits, you know what I mean, and just go to town on.
What happened to the one-on-one thing?
It's still Iron Man.
Is it?
Is it?
Or is it bots? Is it Watson controlling a bunch of bots?
I mean, if you allow his sister and all that, you know what I mean, like,
You gotta allow the
His sister's
assistance.
not puppeting another Black Panther to
because
put
his
100
sister's an
on
actual
it.
his sister's an actual teammate. His computer is just a computer he created to go with his suit. You know what I mean? And it happens to make his coffee. You know what I mean? Like, his sister's in another human being. Like,
But
okay,
we're talking about suits here, not another Iron Man.
this isn't another Iron Man. This is other suits.
Okay.
So even if he wanted to, even if he crashed his suit, he scarred his suit up.
He got another.
He
one.
got another suit that's
Okay.
waiting right there. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
All
That
right.
that he can jump into seconds. In
Okay.
fact, that suit is going to help him fight. So once you start adding up the numbers just by sheer strength, I think Iron Man would win.
Okay. All right. Okay. Good closing argument. Goodman,
No.
let's hear it.
I would like to lead off by stating the fact that Iron Man, historically in the history of Marvel Comics, because I have followed Marvel Comics, and more so as I'm getting older, they have had clashes. They have had battles in comics. And in none of those comics did Iron Man ever defeat Black Panther, but Black Panther did defeat Iron Man.
Mhm.
How, you may ask? By exactly what I told you he would do. By decimating the suit. Iron Man 3 wasn't out at this time, okay? We didn't know about he got autopilot.
But we know about it now.
Stuff. You know about that now, but then I said that to bring up Bucky and you talking about a whole nother human. You got 100 robots backing you up. That's not really.
No. I hope we didn't lose him.
Nah,
He's super excited about this Batman video game he's learning to play. loving Arkham Knight.
Oh, I thought you realized you was talking some
No,
bullshit.
my son been playing Arkham Knight like these past
Oh, I
3
love that.
days.
I love that
man.
game.
Everything is just exciting him every time he gets further and further.
Oh man,
He's getting real excited about
That's
it.
cool.
But we're talking about 100 robots and Tony Stark against one man. That's not fair. That's not right. You know what I'm saying? And then you brought up his sister, talking about that's 2 human beings and one. She's never on site. She's not on the field. You know what I mean? She's in a headset. She's not really giving him that much of advantage other than being an extra set of eyes.
Well,
watching.
is Tony allowed to send one of his robots to go kill his sister while he fights Black Panther?
What? That is so sadistic. I don't think Tony Stark has it in his heart.
Well, this is a one-on-one. This is a one-on-one fight to the death. So if he's allowed to, like, why wouldn't he just do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, she's fucking
Tyler
annoying.
doesn't kill, by the way. So
Oh, he doesn't?
we
Okay.
bring him down to justice.
Does Tony Stark?
Tony Stark is kind of, he kind of does. In fact, he killed a lot of people in 3 when he couldn't use his suit. He had to go out there on his own. Was it 3 or 2 when he had to kind of like infiltrate that Kingpin's kind of like lair?
He killed a lot of people when the suits got hacked too.
Yeah. No, Tony Stark, he'll kill some people.
Good job, Tony. We appreciate you killing
But
civilians
I mean,
with
but then
weapons.
again, that kind of says a lot about me because I kind of like my superheroes destructive.
I know you do.
You know what I mean? So, another show like to destroy or
T'Challa
not to
lost
destroy.
his daddy right in front of his face. What more do you want from him, man? He lost his father right in front of him, and he swore to get vengeance for him.
So okay,
He was whooping Winter Soldier's ass, who was whooping Iron Man's ass. So he can whoop Winter Soldier's ass, and Winter Soldier can whoop Iron Man's ass. I'm just saying. I don't see.
He didn't beat
Like
Winter
you said,
Soldier
your
though.
boy would have to fly away. He would have to be the Floyd Mayweather. But if Tony want to put hands on T'Challa with him being as agile as he is and stuff, like it would have to get in close proximity quarters. Those blasters is not going to hit something with cat-like reflexes.
Reflexes.
He's hit a lot of things with cat-like reflexes.
Who?
He's shot a lot of fast things. Everything the Ultron things, all those things were fast. He shot a lot of
Those
things.
things is just like him. He knows how to hit himself.
He shot he shot a lot of things.
He said he knows it.
And it's not like he got clips. You know what I'm saying? He got unlimited blasters apparently. Unlimited fuel to fly. Sometimes it seems. So
it sounds like
so that's your argument, homie?
That's my argument, man. T'Challa has actually got a record against Iron Man. He's won. Iron Man has never beat T'Challa. It's in the home. You can do the homework later. I'm telling you, it's in the books. It has happened.
Okay.
There's precedent for why I said this way.
Okay.
Yeah, but like you said, it wasn't before Iron Man 3. Before he upgraded.
What are you talking about cheating and having them jump Black Panther? He said, "Oh, he can't escape 100 blasters. He can escape one. He can't escape 100 of them."
Nah, yeah, he can't. You know what I mean? Like, use what you got. You know what I mean? Like, So, what you got?
Well, I had a clear choice prior to closing arguments.
Oh, okay.
And that decision has not changed after closing arguments.
Okay.
If there was a Iron Man versus Black Panther,
Mm-hmm.
and I had to put money on it,
Okay.
my money would go on Black Panther.
And why?
When she said her mind was already made up, I was like,
Okay. I mean, hey, the judgment is final, but I would like to know why.
I think the future technology that they have the capabilities of building would kick Iron Man's ass. I mean, you never kick a superhero's ass in the first one. It usually takes up to 3 to get to. But I think Black Panther is future technology, and he would blow Iron Man out of the water. I mean, as far as lifting him up in the air, absolutely. But I do believe in the claws. For some reason, I mean, I just think those claws would penetrate. So it would give him some advantage. but compared with the speed and the reflexes, I think all of that
Like-
in the end would get him.
Like, do you think Black Panther could lift the shield, that hover aircraft carrier thing that they have? Do you think Black Panther could catch that and lift that?
An aircraft carrier?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't.
I'm asking Goodman actually.
Oh. Oh,
So can he lift the aircraft carrier?
Yeah,
I mean, probably not.
probably
I
not.
mean,
I think Captain America could move it. I think the Hulk could move it, and we've seen Iron Man lift it when it was falling
you think
out of there.
Captain America could do it?
I think he could.
Really?
I think he could lift it. I
You
don't
think
think.
he
I don't think he could lift it over his head, like the whole thing, like pick it up.
Mm-hmm.
No, because it's too big. It's as big as a football field. But I think, like, let's say he had to lift up a corner that
Mm-hmm.
his Bucky was stuck under it. I think he could just lift that little edge so that you could drag Bucky out. I don't know what he would grab onto.
Right.
It's not like he's lifting the whole thing up off the ground.
Mm-hmm.
But when it was falling out of the air, Captain Iron Man was able to put the rocket blasters on and just hold it up in the air
Right.
to give them time to do whatever they had to do.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man.
He did do that.
I
He
don't
did
know.
lift-
I think we might have to do an appeal on this in a later episode when we have more information to to provide to the judge. But
Well, I'm
the
gonna go
decision
and
is final.
rewatch Black Panther and then all of the 3 Iron Man movies, and I'll let you know if I change my mind.
So we're gonna go into I guess what we got next.
Mm-hmm. Well, we had tossed
I
around.
do remember a question you asked me, and it kind of goes along with the narrative of Iron Man and Batman.
Cool.
Is being rich really a superpower?
True,
Yep.
true.
Okay.
I feel it is.
I believe so as well.
I think so.
I am definitely in total coherence with that.
I know we spoke about it a little bit yesterday, but
Yeah.
I know we spoke about it a little yesterday, but why do you think it is a superpower? Like, what's so superpowery about it in respect to super strength?
Well, I'm gonna say personally, I like to consider it a superpower because it's the closest thing that you can do to be a real superhero, like somebody we actually have in the world and possibly develop technology and gadgets and whatnot to be a vigilante for good. You know, if they really wanted to put their resources.
You
out
talking
there
about
like
in
that.
the world, as in the real world?
As in the real world.
Well, but that's a little unfair because Superman can't exist in the real world, at least not as we know it.
Exactly.
So,
He's a fantasy.
well, but that's what this whole show is about, dude.
He's a total
Like,
fantasy.
trust me, Batman.
These other guys
Trust me, we're
can somewhat
nowhere,
be a
we're nowhere
realistic
near
fantasy.
close to Batman. We're nowhere near close to Iron Man, and we sure as hell nowhere near close to Wakanda. so I mean,
You
we
be
can,
close to a Captain America though, man. You know, they got these serums and shots and stuff.
perhaps,
They got all these different type of weaponry that they have now.
perhaps,
that we
but I don't
even know
think I
about.
don't think he'll be as Captain America as Captain America is. He's still gonna die if he gets capped in the head. You know what I mean? Like, or he's
They
not,
got these
or he's not gonna be
they got
human.
these Teflon things, Teflon helmets and stuff like that, where
Yeah.
they can take bullets.
Yeah,
You
but
know?
I don't know. I don't know. He might, sure, his body count might be kind of high, but yeah, he's not gonna be indestructible, not like the Captain America dude. We're not close to any of that right now. And besides, like I said, it's a fantasy show, so but I think even in the world where you have wizards and aliens and things like that, I think super wealth is still a superpower because it still allows you to be on the same playing field with them.
Right.
Like it's something that anybody can acquire if they have it. You know what I'm saying? Like
Unlimited resources.
it's like, oh, you Superman? Then fine. I ain't gonna be scared of you. You still with me, dude?
Right, I'm here.
Oh, yeah, it'd be like, oh, so you got superpowers, you got super flight or whatever. You strong? Well, fine. I'm not gonna be intimidated by you. I'm just gonna go build myself something, and I'm right there with you. And that's one of the reasons why I kind of always like Lex Luthor. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was never intimidated by by the alien. In fact, he was always kind of like, screw the alien. Nah,
Right.
human race is the still. You can kind of flip the story if you wanted
You
to,
really could.
and view it from Lex Luthor's eyes and see him as the hero in some ways.
That's a movie right there. Man.
Yes.
That's a movie.
Yeah, they should do it the same way they did the Joker. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Maybe not so dark though.
Nah, dude.
that
That
movie
Joker
was
had me in a bad space, man. That
not for
movie
nothing,
had
but
me-
I was
You kind of gotta be.
after I saw that, I was Team Joker all the way.
You got to touch on his dad. You got to touch on
Mm-hmm.
Arthur Luther. That was his name, right? Arthur.
Mhm.
Yeah, you got to touch on him. You got to touch on his relationship with his mother, with his sister. I don't know, which timeline or which story they're gonna use, but if they decide to do that, yeah, bro, yeah, that'll be dope. So I do feel that super wealth, more so than super intelligence. Like, I think super intelligence isn't really a superpower. Like,
No.
I don't know.
What are you
fuck
gonna
that
do with
shit is.
intelligence if you don't have the money?
Or like those super freaking like techie dudes. Like, yeah, I'm the nerd. I can sit down at the computer and hack and shit. That ain't a superpower.
I don't think
You know what I'm
that's-
saying?
no.
Like,
Right.
Doesn't count.
you're a sidekick, dude. You're never gonna be. You're either the villain or the sidekick. You know what I mean? Like,
The assistant to the side.
yeah, you cannon fodder. You know what I'm saying? so
The guy in the wheelchair with the glasses.
exactly. But have you seen the movie Glass?
Which one?
Glass.
Black. Oh man, I love that movie.
Good movie.
Would you
I
say
love
he
M. Night
was?
Shyamalan, period.
Would you say he
Yeah.
was a super villain? We know he was a villain, but was he a super villain, which is what he wanted to be?
Ooh.
That's tough, but I don't think he was.
I don't think he was. He was just a terrorist.
Yeah, basically, he's a terrorist.
I think he was just a mental terrorist.
He was a terrorist.
Really.
A super villain is someone that the Beast was a super villain.
Because he had power,
He had powers.
and he was doing.
Eh.
Right.
Exactly, and you're doing villainous shit.
Yep.
Whereas the Glass was just a frail dude that was smart.
Yeah.
And he had the ability to. He could be the leader of a super villainous team. Like, he could have been a leader of the.
He
league.
would have been great.
Yeah, the League of Villains. He could have been the leader of them, but I don't think that would have made him a super villain himself.
Are there any other villains like that? That they're just thinkers. They weren't really about that action.
Well, you go into like Brainiac, although he's an alien, he's a little different. But Brainiac can see all calculations and all percentages of things. So that kind of is a little different when you can, people shoot tons of bullets at you. You can look at all those bullets and you can be like, okay, if I move this way, there's a 90% chance that all these bullets will miss me. You know what I'm saying? He can do that in a fraction of a second or a nanosecond. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
What about Riddler?
I thought about him. Yeah.
I don't think the Riddler was a super villain, nor do I think the Penguin was a super. Well, no, I take that back. I say the Penguin was,
definitely a villain.
and I say the Penguin was a super villain because he was rich. Now,
Yeah.
having just a gang behind you is influence a superpower. And you like real world shit, so this kind of could have some real world implications.
Huh.
I think the Riddler's one of those guys, and maybe even I don't know, Joker. Whew.
Because that would
Joker is about that life, so I ain't gonna bring up Joker. Joker did some dirty shit. But Riddler though, he's
But is he a
more of
supervillain?
psychological warfare guy.
is
You
he
know what I'm
is he
saying?
a super villain though?
If he has the power to bring a villain close to madness, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a villain, a hero. If he had that power to bring a superhero close to madness and stuff, and
But anyone could have done that. Like any random dude could have killed Lois Lane, and that could have drove Superman to madness. You know what I'm saying? Like I could have killed Lois Lane on not paying attention, texting and driving. And Superman would go crazy. You know what I mean? Like that wouldn't have made me a supervillain.
What
Just
about-
made
but could anybody make you have to choose between saving Lois Lane or saving 100 civilians?
But that's what villains do. You know what I'm saying? They
That's what Riddler did.
But my
Really, put Batman in a multiple
But that's my-
predicaments where he had to choose one or the other.
And
Save
that's-
Robin or save this person.
and that's my point.
That's-
Riddler
yeah, in the
Riddler
movie he
is
did the-
Riddler is not a supervillain in my opinion. He's just a guy that is crafty, nifty, and has guile. You know what I'm saying? Joker is a dude that has influence, but I think Joker's X factor is the fact that he is so reckless that he doesn't seem to have a switch or anything like that. Like Riddler still seems to be in touch with reality. Like, look, I just want to do what I do, kill Batman, and
You're gonna use everybody else. to do it.
run my criminal enterprise. And I still need people to be here. Whereas Joker don't give a fuck. He would blow up the whole world. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm surprised he hasn't tried to do it yet.
What about Kingpin?
Nah, Kingpin.
Ooh,
Kingpin, I don't think he's a super villain.
that's money, bro. That's for the.
Oh,
That
that
money.
money. You're right.
That
You
is money.
got me. You
and
got
isn't
me.
he like really strong or something? I mean,
He's real big and strong. Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. He doesn't have
He
super
does
strength,
supposed to
but
have he does fight.
Well, it depends
Yeah.
on how they've written him, and sometimes they've written him to have like a reason to be so strong, and then there have been times they've just said he's just trained.
I think I'm just going by like the cartoon.
Yeah. So this would be a good segue into, what superpower do you think you want?
Yeah, and how could it backfire on
Yeah,
you?
but you really don't. So
Oh man.
for me, I would go my first one. I was gonna go with flight. You know what I mean? Because you just got that power. You don't have any that you can't be like, oh, I don't want to be like Superman. No, it's
Just that specific
just that
thing.
specific power.
So all you can do is fly. You're not super strong or
Exactly.
anything. You just can fly.
You just fly. So I'm gonna go with. Wow, I can have this conversation multiple times a week, to be honest. But for the first episode, I'm gonna go with immortality.
Oh man, I ain't gonna tell you my answer.
That's yours.
Yes, sir.
Everybody want to be immortal?
I don't
do
want
not
to.
want to live forever. I mean, like I heard
I don't want that to be my only
some
power.
other heroes say it, but Wolverine had mentioned it kind of in Logan, like having to witness so many people die and all that stuff,
Yeah.
and you keep living and getting older, like that stuff is tragic.
Yeah.
No, that's not the reason I don't want it. If
like
it's
you would survive everybody
my-
you know
if-
over and over and
if
over.
it's my only superpower, it would suck because I'm not indestructible. I'm just immortal. So, you know what I mean? So you can break me up into pieces and put me in a box somewhere, you know what I'm saying? And then I'm stuck there. You know what I'm saying? You see stories of vampires that were buried underground for thousands of years, you know what I mean? They come out and they're all frail and shit, you know what I'm saying? So stuff like that is the reason why I wouldn't want immortality. But wow.
You looking like Palpatine.
Yeah, I know, right? I feel like I need to choose another one, but you want to choose another one, or you want?
I'm spinning my gears now.
All right, so I'll go with another one while you spin your gears. I'll go ahead and go with flight and why. What's that one? I'll go ahead and go with flight and why I wouldn't want flight unless that was going to be my baby's choice.
Flight was not going to be my
Okay,
choice.
so all right. So the reason why I wouldn't want flight is once again, if it's your only ability, it doesn't really serve you any purpose.
No.
You know what I mean? You're not necessarily immortal, and you're not indestructible. So you probably won't fly that high or that fast. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think, it's cool if you can fly, but it wouldn't be my
you,
first choice.
you would need something else to protect you while you flying.
Yeah.
Because, if you're flying,
bugs and-
exactly, you're not going to fly that fast because the faster you fly, the colder you're going to get.
Mm-hmm.
The higher you fly, the less oxygen you're going to have, and you're going to black the fuck out.
You gotta fly with oxygen tank.
Yeah, exactly, and that looks stupid. You got to put on. All right, let me put on my flight suit so I can fly. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know what I'm saying, and if you're not gonna probably fly too too high or anything, or, like I said, or too fast. Bugs or whatever, everything like that. So you're flying low to the ground. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So you're basically just levitating.
Yeah.
And while levitating is cool, if I had to choose, I'm not gonna choose levitating. You know what I'm saying? I'll probably go ahead and go with immortality, even though that was my first one I didn't want.
I know what I would choose.
Go ahead.
I would choose speed. I would want to run fast.
You want no? This is what one you do not want.
Oh, I do not want.
Well, you
X-ray
think you
vision.
want. You think you want it, but you don't really want it. So okay, so you want speed. So why do you think? Why do you want speed, and why do you think speed would be bad for you?
I want speed because I'm always in a rush. I just want to get everywhere really, really fast. I don't want to wait for things. I don't want to wait to drive home. I just want to be there. But why would it be bad?
Yeah, why do you think it wouldn't work? Now apply a little bit of science to it.
I think G-force would have something to do with it.
Yeah.
I'd be fighting against that.
And I think even if you could fight the G-forces, like even there's something in you that, okay, you can run that fast, so therefore you can deal with it, and you can think that fast and all that, you probably wouldn't see that well because everything probably be blurry.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'd probably be bumping into shit. Just running.
And you probably would kill me every time you leave the room. Because every time
because I swipe through you.
Yeah, every time. Well, not even me. You do one of those boom right here that you're gonna create what you call a jet stream that's just gonna smash me into the walls. So, and I'm not indestructible. I'm just immortal, and I'm immortal soup.
Yeah, see, that's why it would be bad for me.
You got that one? Yeah, you go.
Yeah, man. The mental telepathy. I hate to say I stuttered it, but yeah, mental telepathy.
Okay.
The Professor X thing. Like, and sometimes it might be cool, to read people's minds and reach them with the mind, but then other times, I see how stressful it can be for the professor sometimes. You can feel everybody's hurt and you feel somebody's danger. Sometimes I just want to relax. I don't want to have everybody on my mind. So I'm just, I'm having a good day, then I get this bad feeling, oh, somebody's in danger. Like, I really don't want that.
Well, now these questions that we asked, when you guys answered them, I didn't really answer them from the standpoint if I was a superhero or a supervillain. I just kind of answered it as just what I would not want.
Well, that's what I'm saying. As a person, as a regular person, bro. As a
Mm-hmm.
regular person, like sometimes I would like to be able to read minds and talk, without having to talk. But other times, I would not want, to know what's on somebody's mind, especially if it's something sadistic or sick or something, or
But
or if I can have the senses that somebody's in danger and all that crap.
Mm-hmm.
But my thing is if I was going to be a supervillain, I don't know why I'm going to be a supervillain, but just for some reason,
you like villains.
Yes.
Yeah, I like villains. You know what I'm saying? If I was going to be a supervillain, I probably wouldn't mind that power. You know what I'm saying? And so that would probably be one that put on my pros. But do you have another one that you?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't want to be greedy though.
I wouldn't want. I wouldn't want. It's not that what I wouldn't want because I don't want to go through all these. I don't want because goddamn it, I gotta have some powers. But I guess I want super wealth. But I don't think teleportation works. I don't see how that would work.
I would love to have teleportation.
Oh my gosh.
I don't see how that works.
Nightcrawler? Oh my god.
Yes. Oh, that is really cool.
Love teleportation.
But like, imagine getting stuck between something.
Yeah, because like
if you don't land in the right
like
place.
technically everything moves, so it seems like a power that would require too much, and it would be easy to screw up.
Maybe after a while.
Like sure, we see Nightcrawler doing it, and he's all nice. But you remember that show, Great American Hero?
Yeah.
And there was a time where he had to teach himself how to fly, and he crashed into a lot of buildings. And he would just jump off the ground and fall down.
So you think there'll be a lot of that going on for a while?
Yeah, like, not everybody's just going to wake up and poop, poop, all perfect. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, maybe it's like the movie Click. You just envision where you want to be, and then boom, you're there.
You're there.
You don't envision yourself in the middle of the sky, in the middle of the street. You say, "Hey, get me to my office." Boom, I'm in my office. You know?
Yeah,
Are there any superheroes that don't have any cons? I mean, any superpowers
superpowers. I
with
don't
no
have.
cons?
I guess super
Black
intelligent.
Widow. She ain't got no superpowers.
No, are there any superpowers that don't have any downsides to
That don't
them?
have any downside.
Oh,
If
oh,
if
oh, oh.
if you're not applying any real world elements to them, I would say, um, well, Cyclops seems to have a good hold on his superpower.
But he needs those glasses, doesn't he?
You
Yes.
can't never look nobody in their eyes. You'll never get to know
Yep.
how it feels not to see everything all red.
Yep.
You know, so I guess, I mean, everything is gonna have a con. I mean, I think even super intelligence would have a con. You can't relate to people and shit.
What about useless powers?
useless power?
Are there any powers that you think?
Jubilee.
Yeah.
Fireworks. The firecrackers. The little sparkles.
But technically, she was supposed to have been like almost kind of like Gambit a little bit.
I was
But
gonna say, yeah.
And that's my favorite X-Men is Gambit.
Really?
I was kind of, when she asked the question, I was like, Gambit can control what he wants to explode and what he don't want to explode. Like,
Oh.
I don't think, like, he's not like Rogue where everything he touches is bound to explode. Like, that's a thing where he can flip it on and off.
Oh.
yeah,
That's pretty dope.
but that's a power that once again something tells me that there are bad applications to that power that you know.
Oh,
that-
it definitely can be if
that-
he was a villain.
No, I'm saying like anger and emotional instability. I'm surprised that him being a drunk, because they always depict him as somebody like that, likes to party a little bit. That
Yeah.
I'm surprised, he hasn't made more mistakes. Like he hasn't just dropped his deck of cards and blew up a fucking, saloon down in New Orleans. New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I think it is. I mean, I'm trying to think about these things in a way in which that isn't so perfect.
I think that thing Superman does where he blows out cold air.
I think that's useless.
I think that's super useless. I don't. I just think it's stupid.
I think it's useless. I think Superman is a little OP,
What's OP?
overpowered.
Overpowered. They gave him too much. They could have left some stuff out.
I
It
agree.
could let some stuff out. Either the eyes or the breath, one or the other.
Yes. Yes.
I think that the
breath definitely has to go. That's stupid.
yeah,
You
because
basically made him like Flash. You made him like every flying superhero there is. You made him like Cyclops.
and then what you
You made him like the Ice Boy,
but then not only that, you said no matter who
Straight for the Hulk. Like, good gracious, man. Relax.
and then on top of that, you said no matter who he fights, he's going to beat them. He's going to overpower them and beat them. You know what I'm saying?
Except when Batman whooped that ass because he was smarter. The mindful there. Batman won.
which one are we talking about?
Which
Batman versus Superman.
We talk about the one media thing that nobody cares for. Like out of all the media out there between Batman and Superman fighting, that's the one.
And I'm clinging to it.
Yeah, every other
I'm
media of
clinging
Superman has
to it.
killed Batman like so many different ways. Like
Right.
And in that one, he won.
But it's that one. That film adaptation, like we said, if it ain't on wax,
I think the score is like 2,000-2.
Hold on to those two, man.
Yeah, the scorecard is lopsided.
And one of those two depends on which way you play Injustice. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, I don't know. I mean, yeah, I definitely think Superman's a little overpowered. I think like it was almost like with Wonder Woman, they was like, we can't make her as strong as Superman. You know what I'm saying? It's like, why the fuck not? Because he's Superman. He has to be the strongest person in the world, in the universe. And then when you watch, like if you watch the whole Injustice situation, you realize exactly how strong they made Superman. Like he's like pushing planets into the sun. Like,
Yeah.
even
much.
even that whole Christopher Reeves thing when he did the whole flying and he reversed the planet.
Right.
How that doesn't affect our gravitational pull. It's
Yeah,
still.
yeah.
That jack up everything right there.
So,
But you know who was still the leader of the Justice League, though, right?
Batman.
Yes, sir.
The
No.
most useless of
Yes, sir.
superheroes.
The one that is the least super.
The least of supers.
Yeah, yeah. He's a superless. He's a less superless.
And second to Batman is Batwoman. That
I
one's
mean,
useless
even
too.
his name, suggests that he's not that super. I mean, you got Superman, you got Wonder Woman, you got Aquaman. That at least suggests that he controls the water, or he's in the water, or he's a friend of the water. You got Batman, like
Controls bats.
yeah, I roll with bats, like.
Those are his minions.
Yeah, in the comics, in the comics, they try to make it seem like people are afraid of bats, but nobody's really afraid of fucking bats. Like, ooh,
Ain't nobody coming in close counters with a bat, so let a bat fly out of your house. Everybody will freak the fuck out. I'm telling you. I promise you.
man, there's a pole outside my house right now with a fucking light on it, and there's a bat probably flying around it.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, yeah. I've seen plenty of bats.
yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying?
They won't bother you if you
Now-
don't bother them.
Now, if I happen to look out there and there's a motherfucker standing on a pole with a cape looking down at me tomorrow, I'm Batman. You know, I'm firing on him. You know what I mean? Like,
oh yeah.
and is his cape bulletproof or not? I don't know, but ultimately, you know,
I think it is bulletproof, or at least in one of the movies, they made it as if it was. Didn't he hold it up?
it's weird because he can glide on it, so it suggests that there's some bars in it that, you know what I'm saying?
Probably like flexy.
Like that cape,
something.
that cape should be heavy as fuck.
The whole suit should be heavy as fuck. It's even got like the outline of abs and shit. That is a detailed suit, by the way. But that shit looks thick. It looks heavy. Like, that man's got to be strong just to carry that shit around.
But he gives
I don't know how he's not tired all the time.
he gives all his companions like just cloth, like, you know, that's fucked up. You know what I mean? Like, he got this armor
like
and shit.
Robin, you mean? Robin with his acrobat suit?
Which one are you, man? Dick Grayson or Todd?
Looking like he's from the Princess Bride.
Didn't Grayson become Nightwing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm Grayson.
Okay. Have you seen Titans?
Grayson. Huh?
Have you seen Titans
Well, on TV?
on DC Universe?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
If you can figure out a way to see it, man, you're definitely gonna want to check out season 1 and 2.
It's on Hulu, right?
I don't know. I don't think so.
They got a lot of DC stuff on Hulu. As far
Do
I know, a lot of
They-
the animated stuff.
They
is
got
on
they
Hulu.
got DC stuff, but I don't know if they got the DC Universe originals, which you can only get from the DC Universe app.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I've seen all the other shows like
Doom-
Flash and Black Lightning. And
Yeah.
oh, that's
Arrow
that's
with
that's
all
C,
that stuff.
that's CW
That's
stuff.
CW.
CW.
Yeah. There's Doom Patrol, which I think you would like. There's the Titans.
What, with Brendan Fraser as the robot?
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't even get me started on that robot.
So,
Of all things, it's the heaviest ass robot. The only thing they were able to save is his
I just
brain.
want to ask you before we wrap up,
uh-huh.
because we've been heavy on the heroes, and I have gathered this: you do love your villains.
I
Who
am.
is your favorite villain?
Yeah. Who is my favorite villain?
Yeah.
Who's your favorite villain?
All across the board, it doesn't really matter.
You can give me a DC and a Marvel.
Okay, DC and tomorrow, good, thanks, because that kind of helps. DC, I think, shit. As far as the way they're portrayed, I would go with the Joker, but you know what? I'm gonna put him to the side because Joker's kind of like honorable mention, and
Right.
and I'm gonna go
Well, like everybody says. Joker.
exactly. But I like Catwoman, and I like fucking
Catwoman's a villain?
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Oh, you know, okay.
you know what?
Double agent.
She's kind of exactly. She's kind of an anti-hero.
Okay.
I like Killer Frost, although that's another anti-hero. Same thing with Deadeye. Not Deadshot. Sorry,
Deadshot. Okay.
that's another anti. See, all my fucking villains they turn into anti-heroes. So, but you know what? Let me go ahead and wrap this up. Venom.
Oh man.
Venom.
Yes.
Venom is my favorite.
Even though the movie made him like an anti-hero.
Venom is my
Yes,
favorite.
they did.
And if you had to go from Venom, even though I haven't really seen him like used the way I would love to see him used, it's kind of like in my mind. I think he's an awesome villain. It would be General Zod.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh.
Very nice.
So,
Ooh.
so Venom is by what I've seen. General Zod by who I would like.
So Venom's Marvel, General's DC, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So there I go.
Very nice. Very nice.
What about you?
Right. Now you're making me think about Carnage. Carnage.
Oh
is
my
God.
Ah,
god.
Carnage. Shit, man.
You made me think about Carnage. Carnage is even crazy. That
Oh,
nigga
hell
care
yeah.
about nobody.
Exactly.
Hell yeah.
Carnage care about nobody.
Yeah.
Right.
But
That's
my
a good
favorite villains are my favorites because I empathize with them. And it's sad, but it's the truth though. Like the way they become villains, the reasons why they became villains, I totally empathize with them. And in Marvel it's Magneto,
Okay.
one. Oh,
and then
nice.
DC is Mr. Freeze.
Oh, I like Mr. Freeze.
I could have easily
The-
went with
The
Magneto.
story of Mr. Freeze is so
It's
deep
it
and
is.
emotional.
It's a love
man,
story.
with
It's a
his
love
wife and
story,
stuff.
yeah.
It's such a good love story. I was like, yo,
It is a beautiful story.
why
It's
he
true.
had to go this route?
I
You know what I'm saying?
know. I know. And
I
you know
don't
what?
know
I
if Arnold
thought
Schwarzenegger did him any justice.
I
though.
think he did. I think he totally did. I think he did a great job with that.
Was he wealthy?
He had a lot of the jokes. He had a lot of jokes that was just womp, womp, womp.
But
Yeah.
was Arthur Freeze wealthy?
Well, he was a doctor. I don't know if he was,
He was a
super
doctor.
wealthy,
You know,
but
was
he
a
had
doctor.
money.
That was-
Yeah, he had doctor money, I think.
and he had the brain to develop his technology.
That's true. He had
But
smarts.
Magneto's dope though, and Magneto is a good character.
And he was for the people. He's Malcolm.
Yeah.
And Professor X was Martin. You know?
That is kind of true, actually.
Way to wrap that up. I like that.
That is kind of true. You hit it right on the button. They just misunderstood. That's all.
That's
Right.
great.
And I can deal with that. I can
That's
deal with
great.
that. But
That's awesome.
General Zod would come in and just fuck all of them up.
What about Apocalypse?
I don't like the way he's been portrayed.
Not in the movie, but like the cartoons and stuff.
But in general, I like Apocalypse, but the way that they portrayed Thanos, and after I've been reading Thanos, man, I've been feeling Thanos, dude. Like I don't know.
That's a dangerous dude.
I love Marvel. The way Marvel came in and did their universe. Like I'm a
Yeah.
universe guy, and Marvel
I think they're doing a
really,
great job.
yeah,
They did.
Marvel gave me what I needed, man. Like I watch all those movies constantly. In fact, I plan to do a review, man, on those things. So,
I'm trying to get through the list. We're at number 6 right now. Going through the chronological list of how you're supposed to watch them. And like,
You're at
I
number
finally got through Captain Marvel. I don't know why. I'm
Yeah.
feeling indifferent
so you
about
Yeah.
at
Captain
so you
I
at
didn't enjoy
you at
that.
number 6. So so go through the order of the ones you watched already.
All right, hold on. Because I had the list making the check marks.
So obviously you watched Captain America. No, you watched Iron Man 1. No, Captain
The
America,
first Avenger. No, the first Avenger.
which was Captain America. Yeah.
Then Captain Marvel.
Oh,
Then-
okay.
Yeah,
I get-
Captain Marvel.
So you
second.
going real, you like actual time, like
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. We're not going by release dates, but like
The actual
according to the
chronological
story, yeah.
events.
yeah.
Yeah, and the fact being that Captain Marvel happening in the 80s, that's why you put that there. Okay, I get it.
Right.
So
Like, we're on Avengers now. We got through the first 2 Iron Man, the Incredible Hulk from '08, and Thor.
I'm surprised you
We're supposed
included
to be
Incredible
watching
Hulk.
Avengers tonight.
Nice.
I'm surprised you included the Incredible Hulk because they was trying to. They seemed like they was kind of like iffy on that one.
Yeah, but I mean, like
Because
Hulk is an Avenger. You can't see the Avengers and don't see Hulk.
I
yeah,
agree.
but that's the Ed Norton though one, right?
In 08,
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
I
was
like
the
that
Ed
one.
Mm.
I like that one. I mean, I'm not a comic book connoisseur like you guys, but I like that one.
Okay. I haven't watched them all. I've kind of watched them all like as I've had them, but I've watched them all. Captain Marvel. I don't
I didn't care for
want to
it.
hate on it, but yeah, I feel the same way you guys do.
I'm totally hitting on it. I didn't like it.
And
I actually fell asleep during it.
I think my favorite out of them all were I like Iron Man 1. I like
Iron Man 1 so dope.
Yes.
I like Civil War.
Very, very dope.
You know, I like Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm gonna say 1 and 2, but I definitely like 1.
Yeah.
I like fucking Doctor Strange, dude.
I like
It
Doctor
puts you to
Strange.
sleep.
Oh, I liked it, but I like the whole magic thing. So
I like Ant-Man and the Wasp.
no,
That was better than Ant-Man.
Yeah.
I didn't like Iron Man.
Not Ant-Man and the Wasp?
I thought it was, but I'm not an Ant Man.
Obviously, I got like the Spider-Mans.
Oh yeah, I like the newer one, the newest one they had.
Far From Home?
Yes, I enjoyed that one.
I think I like the first one better than I like Far From Home. I think they both were dope, but I
The
don't know.
first one is a classic, so I'm not.
I think
hating on it.
I think I like the first one with Tom Holland though.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about like the first like
the Jerry
you know.
Maguire.
Yeah,
the-
exactly.
Homecoming.
Yeah.
You're talking about Homecoming.
Yeah.
Homecoming, exactly. I like and then going.
What about any of the Thors?
I love.
Oh,
I
I
love
like-
all of
There's
them.
only one
I-
that I really, really like, and that's
Ra-
Ragnarok.
Ragnarok
I
was
like
the
them all.
shit.
Yeah.
I like them all.
You do? You like them all? Even the first one?
Yep, I do like the first one.
I don't think you like dark. What was it called? Dark World. Thor Dark World.
Yeah, the Dark World.
I don't think you like that one. I don't even think you watched that one.
I don't think I watched that one either.
Yeah, because that one takes some time.
Where's that? Where can we? I want to watch it tonight.
I think we got it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I want to watch it.
Disney Plus.
yeah, we have it on either Disney Plus
If I didn't watch it, I gotta watch it. I
or,
love the Thor movies.
or we have it on Google Play.
Thor was
One or the
always
other.
my favorite.
Disney Plus, man, it's the shit, bro. So you all
Bro, it's my whole childhood in the app. Man.
Yes.
I mean, my whole childhood is all on that app.
Yep.
So what's
This
your
way I can watch stuff and connect with my son instead of him watching these goofball cartoons like
yeah?
Adventure Time and all this other stuff.
What's your
Have you watched Toy Story 3?
I watch all the Toy Story.
Oh my gosh.
Toy Story 3 is depressing, man.
Toy Story
when they
3
were in that
is-
furnace.
Oh no. It's so funny when Buzz Lightyear's thing gets knocked loose and he starts speaking Spanish.
Oh yeah, when you start speaking Spanish, it was hilarious.
So what's your quick review on The Mandalorian?
Mandalorian is so dope. This is the way.
It is.
You know, this is the way.
It's kind of like what you've been waiting for, right? Oh, so
Right.
Yeah.
For the longest of times, I really thought that was Yoda, but then like by probably episode 6, I realized that's not
Yeah,
Yoda.
it
you know
can't
what
be.
I'm saying? It's a
Yoda.
thin species.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it couldn't be Yoda.
Yeah, because this is post.
After I found that out, I don't know, the story it kind of shifted on me. I was like, damn.
Because this
I
is
really wanted
post.
that to be Yoda.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is post. I don't think it's
Rise
after.
of Skywalker.
Yeah, I think it is. I think it's after. There definitely is no Palpatine in here in this
Right.
world. Or at least they don't know of Palpatine. It's at least after Rise of the Jedi. I mean, Return of the Jedi. Is at least after that. So the Death Star has been blown the fuck up. You know, all that shit. I don't know if it's before the Force Awakens though.
If it's after the Death Star has been blown up, then it has to be post Rise.
Did the
Skywalker.
Force
No.
Awakens have Yoda in it?
Did the Force Awakens have Yoda in it? No. No. This
If
isn't.
there ain't no Yoda, it has to be after Yoda gone.
This is after Yoda gone. Yoda died in Return of the Jedi.
In Return of the Jedi.
In Return of the Jedi, that's when Darth Vader threw Palpatine down the fucking thing, and then it blew up. The reason why I say this is after that, because see, you guys got to keep in mind that the way that the order of the movies works is, okay, Return of the Jedi, and then He's in the house. And then there's Force Awakens. So Palpatine is killed, and then Force Awakens start. Well, in between Force Awakens, I think that's where the Mandalorian resides. Because if you think about it, Gina Carano's character, she used to be a stormtrooper, and she was a shock trooper actually. And so, during that time, in fact, another cool game to play.
Isn't Jabba Fett related to him?
Nah.
I swear, like they had an episode on there where he's a kid and something like that, and like, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to
In fact,
reminisce.
a cool game to play is Star Wars Battlefront 2 and play it through the single campaign, and you get to kind of start off as a TIE pilot right as the Death Star blows up. Like you're out there fighting the war, you know what I'm saying, fighting the fucking Republic and shit, you know what I'm saying, and behind you the Death Star blows up, and you get to see, or you get to play like what they went through at that time, because you keep in mind the Republic, yeah, sure, they out there dancing with Ewoks and shit, but you got tons of Imperial soldiers. Like, what do we do now? so yeah,
I'm gonna go back and watch it again.
man, I watched the Star Wars stuff like 1,000 times, bro, and I love it. I love the Clone Wars. I am a Star Wars
What's your
fanatic.
favorite episode?
Of the Clone Wars? Oh man, I don't know the name of the title of the episode, but it's the episode in which
Oh, I was talking about out of all the Star Wars installments.
oh the movies. You talking about all the movies, or you talking about okay?
The movies.
Well, of the movies, my favorite would be Empire Strikes Back.
Okay.
I don't think nothing got as close to just how nice the Empire Strike Back was, and like that one scene where they're fighting in that freeze room, right when they froze, ended up freezing Han Solo, and that's when you first get to see Luke Skywalker really nice with his shit. You know what I mean? Like, yeah,
That was a good one.
and even though nowadays the lightsaber duels are better sometimes, I don't know. Those first Star Wars just captured it for me. What about you?
Number 3, man.
That would be Return of the Jedi.
Number 3.
Oh no,
number
that'd be
3 is,
Revenge of the Sith.
Revenge of the Sith.
Ooh.
Okay,
The birth of Vader.
Ooh.
okay, I'll go with that.
Anakin killing the younglings.
Can we-
it hurts so bad.
Can we
yeah.
Can we throw Rogue One in that pile? Because if we do, then Rogue One is definitely my honorable second.
Rogue One, it's an installment, so you gotta acknowledge it.
But
You know,
the
they
Clone,
had to acknowledge Solo too, but I'm not a big fan of Solo.
I'm not a big fan of it, but I don't hate it. You know what I'm saying? I don't hate it like everybody
Childish
else.
Gambino really carried it for it. If I wasn't a fan of him, I probably wouldn't have got through it like that.
But I just like the Star Wars story, so it was dope to see that part of it all. But the Clone Wars, I definitely would recommend like just watching that from season 1. I actually start with the movie, not the Clone Wars movie, like the live action, but I'm talking about the animated series, because that's when you first see Ahsoka get introduced. I don't know if you've even followed that series or not, but
It's a good.
No,
it's
not
a
the
good
animated series. I haven't
Oh,
never
bro.
gotten the animated series.
bro,
It's a really good
if you got
series.
Disney Plus, you and your kid, if you into Star Wars, bro, watch
Oh,
that
yeah.
series,
You
and
would
then
love
once
it.
you're done with that, go into Rebels, and
Okay.
Yeah.
you're gonna be happy you did. You're gonna learn so much Star Wars shit. Like that's how come I know that General Tarkin and Vader wasn't really the leader. He was just the Emperor's hand. You know what I'm saying? Like kind of like his sidekick dude that's like, look, I'll have him go and kick your ass. But whatever the Emperor said Vader to do, that's what Vader did. So and there would be times when the Emperor would say, no, he's in charge.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, he's in charge. Follow him. Listen to Tarkin. Tarkin knows the best. And he would do those things to get Vader upset. If you read the comics, you'll see that, and I'm talking about the Marvel ones that just came out. You'll see that he put Vader through a lot of shit. He would break Vader down. Like, He would have assassins come after Vader. He would have these side projects where he would be taking on and training other people to be like his apprentice. He would be training like tons of people to be his apprentice. And Vader would have to find this information out, find out these people, hunt them down, and kill them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then report to the Emperor what he did, and the Emperor would be like, good work. But he would never really give him, the benefit. He would just throw another task in front of him. So he was constantly fucking with him. And it led you to see exactly why he became so brutal. And one of those things was Tarkin. And Tarkin actually get to see he's a badass kind of like war guy himself. You know what I mean?
So
in the
it's a
comic.
story behind the story.
Super story behind the story. Crazy. Read the comics if you're into that. But definitely if you have Disney Plus, check out the Clone Wars. And when you get to the episode where so you don't know about Sarge or Press.
Yeah, don't catch up with it, and then you can talk about it.
Fuck, bro.
Hey, man, you threw out the ball last night. You told me to go watch Rise of Skywalker. I did it. You know what I'm saying? So we'll definitely heed this, so
Yeah,
I can be more informed.
Then I guess I'll talk to you in like 3 years, bro, because you got a lot to fucking watch.
Yeah, it take that long,
Dude, you got 7 seasons, bro.
Well, if you
That's
take
a thing.
if you take advantage of the quarantine, you might be able to get through them.
Well, yeah, because each episode's only like 25 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, I can do that, man. I went through 7 seasons of Park and Rec in like 2-3 weeks.
All right, damn.
You could definitely watch it.
Well, let's wrap this shit up, bro, because we
That
went like
was a
a
great
hour
conversation.
35 minutes. Our next episode is definitely not gonna go that long.
That was a great conversation. Goodman, are there any shout outs that you want to give out?
Shout out to my fiance, this Carrie, my beautiful baby girl. She's been a real soldier, carry on through all this stuff.
That's cool.
Shout out to this young bull right here,
Yeah.
my son Tyler. We got a
Shout out to the
throwing up his
babies.
waves and stuff. They can't see you, so say hey. Okay.
And shout out to Batman. He didn't have your back tonight, but it's all
That's
good.
fucked up.
Right. Shout out to Bruce, man.
I got
Bruce,
Batman.
Yeah. That-
and Black Panther.
So,
you got them all. Yeah,
he
he
got
got
'em
all
all.
those toys too. He got those 3. He got Batman, Black Panther, and Iron Man.
well, next time he
And
has
got
him fighting,
Thanos. You gotta have a bad guy.
next time he has him fighting, you let us know who wins. We
Who
can
wins,
revisit.
I'll be this one.
Black Panther. Black Panther win.
Iron Man.
See, his father tried to lead him. Black Panther win, right?
My son, my own flesh and blood.
Yeah. You probably had like $5 in his hand to my Black Panther win, right?
No, still trying to bribe the kid. That was dope. Goodman, thank you so much tonight. That was a great conversation.
Hey, so I'll send you some information on the next one, and I'll reach out to you for when you want to do another one, bro.
That was dope.
Thank y'all so much, man. Thank
Thank
y'all
you.
so much, man. This has been a highlight of my day.
Thank you. It's definitely made for some great listening radio. It really has.
Yeah, this will be up tomorrow. I'll let you know when, or at least over the weekend. It definitely
Tell
weekends are talk time on T4J Radio.
Tell your friends.
Yeah, definitely tell your friends, man. Thank you for that post today. We got some listeners, man, and it was really dope to see those numbers shoot up on
Good deal, man.
T4J Radio.
Definitely gonna do my part.
Yes,
Definitely do my part.
we appreciate that.
So
Cool.
all right, bro. Well,
Thank you so much, and we'll be in touch.
and we'll be in touch, man. You take care, man, and peace out.
Tell the
Just-
babies we said good night.
Good night. Y'all have a blessed evening.
You too. Bye.
Thanks for watching. And to see more T4J content, please visit tmc4jmc.com. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff because we appreciate your support. All right? Peace.
I might pop a bean, honestly, off these collard greens. Way up on the street, mask on, like it's Halloween, running through the streets. Hit his head, not his knee. If